Trucking YouTubes, what's going on today? Let's get into the China USA tariffs. Hopefully it's a good thing. We'll see. Let's get into the dry van, the reefer, the flatbed market. Let's talk about what's going on. DOT week's happening right now too, so let's get into all this stuff now. First thing I want to get into these damn tariffs. I've been waiting for them for so long to get finished up already. I know it's a 90-day thing, but you know, that's a good sign. At least they got something going on. They should get another deal done within the 90 days. I feel pretty confident about it. I mean, at least they're talking, something's going on. I know all the naysayers and the haters are, oh, he gave it. No, he didn't give it in China. Technically, if you really think about it, in my opinion, China's kind of the one that gave in because they kept on saying that they're not even talking to us. What are we talking about? Blah, 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 so on and so on. They ended up lowering their tariffs, and we actually ended up keeping ours higher. Regardless, I'm happy it's over. Like I said before, I did not like the way he approached it. I wish he handled it a different way. But it's over, so thank God. So I got a piece of paper here. Let's take a look at it and see what exactly happened. So the tariffs on Chinese goods were for U.S. reductions. So Chinese goods reduced from 145 to 30%. A 25% tariff related to the fentanyl crisis remains in place. So we're still kind of punishing them for that, and good, because I mean this ain't trucking, but if you watch these videos of like the Pennsylvania, shoot, I can't think of the name of the street right now. But that one part of PA where it's all messed up, you know what I mean? Like they're all over the place like zombies. I mean, it's killing. This fentanyl is killing like our young kids. The addicts are starting to do it. It's getting really bad. Before like it wasn't as bad. Now with these drugs nowadays, it's crazy. Like I don't want to say the name of the drug, but like back in the day when I was younger, like if you're doing the H, like you're considered like top of the line like druggie, and that puts that to shame. That makes it look like child's play. So this is kind of crazy. So. Then China on tariffs good lowered it from 125 to 10%. An additional 24% tariff suspended for the initial 90-day period, right? So this is a 90-day truce, providing a window for further negotiations. So that's good. 90 days, they're talking. I'm pretty sure they're going to get a deal done where it's going to benefit both parties. And we can continue doing all that stuff in China that we don't want to do here, and we can bring it back. So it's going to be all great. It's going to help out trucking a lot. Because trust me, when there was no deal, that was not helping us out whatsoever. So tariffs on specific sectors like automobile, steel, and aluminum still remain unchanged. That's left the same. And the other big concern is intellectual property, which I kind of like started getting into this like more lately. Like I never really like thought about it, but I guess a lot of people like have like intellectual property. They'll bring it over there. China will start building it for them. And then once they see the product takes off, China will just make it for cheaper, and then they'll sell it, bootleg, which is crazy because, like say you get a good invention, you come up with something like this is your whole future, the future of your kids is going to financially set you free. And then bam, you get screwed over because you send it over to China, which is not fair, right? So as we can see, the stock market's booming from it. Crypto's going up. Everything's going in the right direction. I can't tell you if the trucking market was good because of it, because it is DOT week. We did get a really good start to the dry vans and the flatbed, the dry vans and the reefers. The flatbeds kind of like fell off a little bit yesterday. We'll take a look here shortly how they're looking like today. So I can't, we don't know if it's because of the tariffs, because of the market, or because of DOT week. I'm pretty sure it's a little mixture of everything. Hopefully, next week we'll see exactly if it's an improvement or not. So let's take a look here at the dry vans. It's the current business day. Yesterday was a little bit better, but it's still holding on pretty good if you consider it for dry vans. Georgia was absolutely on fire today. I mean, these rates that people were trying to get are absolutely nuts. If you had a truck in Georgia yesterday and today, I'm pretty sure you know what I'm talking about. I mean, people are trying to get like $3,000 to Chicago from Atlanta area. Completely nuts. Los Angeles, 67. Ontario, 45. So LA's still behind a little bit. But what I'm saying, we got these tariffs lifted. So after that, containers start coming in. I think LA is going to get pretty hot in the next month or two. Dallas is social on plus 99. Fort Worth fell down a little bit. Houston plus 100. Florida, we know we got the watermelon and flower season going on over there. South Carolina, North Carolina, hot. I mean, right here, probably you're super hot. Everybody's trying to get to Florida right now. So it might be a little oversaturated. You'll probably still get some good loads though, because there is a lot of like I said, watermelons and all that stuff going on right now. But for some reason, just this week, I mean, probably obviously DOT week and the tariffs getting lifted. Georgia just absolutely was nuts today. So if you're a freight broker or you just needed something moved from Georgia anywhere, you were probably not in a good situation today because these rates you're getting are absolutely ridiculous. PA still going good, plus 79, not bad. Allentown plus 59 could be better. And Elizabeth, New Jersey plus 82. Man, Elizabeth, New Jersey been doing pretty good for the longest time now. I don't know what's going on over there, but it's been months. So, but that's good. Keep it up. That means we got freight coming out of that area. The rest of the country over here, you see, just pretty much crap. I mean, you know what I mean? Like it's rough right here, just not good whatsoever. So I highly suggest when you're like booking freight to go somewhere, look at the hot market map, look at the hot markets. Also, before you go to that hot market, research it too, because just sometimes because it's red, it does not mean it's hot. It just might mean a broker's reposting the same load over and over again. There's not that many trucks in that area. That's all it can mean. But these are the dry vans, and let's go take a look at the reefers. As we got the reefers here, you can see the reefers are picking up a lot here. We got LA plus 99, Ontario 92. Produce season's coming up, so Fresno plus 100. So you know what's going on. I'm surprised. When is blueberry season in Washington? Because for the reefers, that's, I don't know. I haven't done it in a while, but got to see when that's coming up. Idaho, plus 84. I wouldn't trust it though with the reefer. It says plus 84, but it's probably like one of those things where the brokers post, more loads and there is trucks and it's over and over again. This market, I wouldn't trust either. Dallas, Fort Worth, plus 100, plus 98. I mean, Florida, right now your reefers are probably doing a lot better than the dry vans not down there. I mean, yeah, reefers, you got a lot of good markets, man, and this is the season for the reefers too. There's a lot of stuff like even like chocolate or something like that. When it's like hot outside, they can't put it in a dry van. So reefers take that freight. Elizabeth, New Jersey, PA, Wisconsin with the cheese. I mean, yeah, reefers looking pretty good, definitely a lot better than they're doing. They made a little comeback because they were falling off a lot. Let's see if they could come back off this national average. I think they're like $2.23 national average per mile. They need to make a comeback because reefers need to be like at $2.50 at least, to be making some monies here. But these are the reefers. Let's go take a look at the flatbeds. Here are the flatbeds. If you could take it, actually made no, it's probably the same as yesterday. Let me see if I hit prior business day. Yesterday maybe was a little bit higher. Yeah, it looks like yesterday was hotter than today. Today again, the flatbeds fall off a little bit again. But just because we're thinking they're falling off, they're not really falling off. They still got a lot of hot areas. It's just all this was hot everywhere. Now we're getting some lighter areas like pinkish, which is obviously the second best from dark red. Then you're getting like yellow areas, but still no blue areas right here pretty much until you start getting like the northern Indiana and Michigan. But flatbed's still looking pretty damn good. If you're staying in the south, you're just banging it out over there and just collecting good money, then you're probably in good shape. I just for some reason, just West Coast, I don't trust it for the flatbeds. I know a lot of people say the same. I mean, if you want to risk it for the biscuit, knock yourself out, but you're probably not going to get a biscuit, to be honest with you. So if you're in a flatbed, I'd be sticking all up in here, dude. Just right here, stick all up in there, just bounce around all over the place over here. I mean, you can look, even like Pittsburgh plus 99. Buffalo fell off. It's neutral now. Buffalo was even hot before. I mean, look at it. All just hot right here. And these ain't bogus hot numbers either. These are actually hot markets for the flatbeds. But as like flatbed step decks, and the kind of circles are all mixed in the same right here. So if you're driving flatbeds, let us know how you're doing. But overall, looking at this market, I don't think you're doing too bad whatsoever right now. And like we said before, this DOT week, I was trying to film a vlog video on my way into work because I missed recording a video last night. My radar detector just kept going off and off the whole highway ride, like 10 times. So DOT week is in full effect, so be careful out there. Make sure all your equipment's, up to par, up to standards. If you're out there, not to get yourself in trouble. Of course, it's DOT week, right? When the market starts getting a little bit better. So, hopefully you guys are safe out there. Make sure you, don't get in trouble. Make the most money you can. We went over everything. We went over the tariffs. We went over the markets. That's pretty much everything. If you guys already watched up to this point, you're not subscribed yet, please subscribe to the channel. Trying to grow it, to match my TikToks. Get a community going here, talk about trucking, help people out whenever I can. Also, I'll be reaching out, asking people questions as well. So trying to build a trucking community here on YouTube. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.